how are we all doing? This video is going to be about algorithmic price delivery, and recently ICT has been doing a lot of live videos and dropping a lot of gems. So it was one of the ones I found, and I saw this play out on EURUSD the past week. So we took out these lows and then we broke these highs. So this is the 4-hour chart. So now I'm expecting price to move bullishly and take out this high, which will be buy side liquidity. Okay, so we've got our bias coming in, and then what we have here, so I'll mark out 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. that's the London kill zone, and here we go here. So now what I want to see, or what I did see, was we went lower, and we took out liquidity here, and we tapped into something over here, a 5-minute order block. So that was the first sign that, okay, now we're going to move bullishly. Now this is where the algorithmic price delivery comes in. So we take out the liquidity, we tap into the 5-minute order block, and then we push up, creating fair value gaps, and we have a 1-minute order block here. So here could be your first entry. So entry number 1 we'll place there. Or if we want to be safe and get in, we can place it at this fair value gap. So we'll just make it on the fair value gap to say that we did get into the move. So here's the first one. Now the next block, there's a ICT concept. This is called a propulsion block. So let's just name it P plus. Okay, so what will happen with this? A propulsion block is basically a order block created after it touches an order block. So from here we should get explosive price action. So now that we've touched this, now that's our second buy area, because propulsion block and a fair value gap. And now from here, given the name propulsion, we should get a lot of speed. So once we get this, now we get the speed and we break short-term high here and over here. So basically what ICT recently said in a video is, if we touch a propulsion block and we leave a breakaway gap, meaning a fair value gap here that doesn't get filled, it is going to and it breaks a high, it's most likely going to target some buy side liquidity. So this can be our first target here. And there's another entry here, so we can again take the entry off the fair value gap. Stop loss is here, target here to be safe, or target a bit higher, up to us what we want to do, but let's just do the safe targets here. Now because we know this is a breakaway gap, now we're not expecting price to go into it. So we've got a fair value gap here, fair value gap here, and one there, the breakaway gap. If we just go to 50%, we can simply take an entry at the 50% mark, or under here if you wanted to go for the fair value gap. I'm just going to draw it here now, and we can put our stop loss at this close here, just in case it does come into here, because everything is based off probabilities, right? So we don't know anything for certain, but is most likely not going to fill that gap. So it comes here, almost touches into this, and then again pushes up rapidly. So look at how we've gone from order block, taking out liquidity, order block, propulsion block, fast move away. We've now got the breakaway gap showing us we're coming for here. Another entry here, and then the last entry, ICT breaker or mitigation block. I never know which ones these are, but yeah, one more entry here we can do. So it's teasing, literally teasing, coming to this area, comes into the breaker. So if I draw this out, the breaker here, and yeah, we can simply just take another entry off the breaker. The breaker is powerful because it has the fair value gap here. That's why. A breaker by itself is not great, or it's not as powerful, I should say. So yeah, here's basically algorithmic price action delivery to a T. Order block, propulsion block, breakaway gap, suggesting we're taking this out. Another breaker, and there you go. So 3, 5, 3 again, and almost 2R just in this one trade that moved 12 pips or 13 pips. Now this day, unfortunately, we didn't actually reach up into the buy side liquidity. There was a reason that we didn't, which I'm gonna get into on another video. But what we could have done is look for liquidity areas. So here's a liquidity area that we could take partials at, or even close the trade at if we didn't want to target all the way up here. So yeah, if we targeted just these, just like that, we'd have, this is way more than you would need for a whole week, but 7R, 12R, 9R, and 7R. So you can see price just shot up after that, and then chopped around here a bit before taking out this, because now we have some low resistance liquidity, or trend lined as well. Anyway, I hope this is insightful for you guys, and yeah, please share, like it if you found it useful. Take care.